All right. Unfortunately, it's already time for me to do a new video because of the completely outrageous situation, which is always spiraling out of control. And you might ask yourself, what on earth is it that makes multiple governments and intelligence agencies so totally and utterly obsessed with talking about this guy on a continuous basis, endlessly for so many years, and increasingly so? Well, I can for sure tell you, it has absolutely nothing to do with me having supposedly done something wrong, something illegal, and which makes me worthy of such resources being spent, and what have you, and public service information campaigns. I don't know, because I'm just such a dangerous and prolific criminal that they need to be spreading propaganda to such an extent, because it's necessary to warn people of my criminality that I'm committing all the time. It makes no sense. And this kind of justification, this kind of narrative of why this situation is supposedly going on. And obviously it has everything to do with that United States government, in collaboration with the Danish and British, have set in motion a social engineering program. The target individual program has gone public, and there are hundreds of thousands of target individuals all over the world, and especially in the United States there are like 300 to 400,000 target individuals, persons like me, who are being persecuted but not being so as I am publicly. And this is something that Targeted Justice have done statistics on, and there are many more in China and all over Europe, all over the world in fact. But in my case, they have made this public because they obviously want to use the technologies that are being used against me. So that be synthetic telepathy, this ability for the state and intelligence agencies to communicate to anybody and everybody who is around me in a certain area, and also the ability without it actually being sound, hence why it's called synthetic telepathy, but broadcasting directly to your inner ear or to your central nervous system in such a way that you understand what is being communicated to you despite not hearing it in the audio sense. That's the definition of synthetic telepathy. And obviously they're also using the virtual movie fabrication machine with, or whatever technology that they claim on my dreams or my past recollections or my memories or fantasies or whatever they are claiming from a day-to-day basis. Well, this is also a technological capability where they can communicate or broadcast information directly to your thought processes while you sleep, and they are literally claiming that I'm liable for the information that they are broadcasting to me in my sleep. And these are just two of the most prolific technologies that are being used in this program and in the social and political persecution of me. And there are many more other psychotronic weapons of these kinds of this nature as well. And these and the tactics that are being used against me, Stephen Bell, constantly inciting the public to participate in all of these gaslighting campaigns and all the plots that are being set in motion on a daily basis, like a snitch culture or a Stasi culture, where governments and intelligence agencies are using the public as their de facto proxies against the target. And in this regard, the target is me, but there are many other targets, and a target could be anybody who the government doesn't like, or who someone that disagrees with the official narrative, for example about COVID or about this situation, or any other sensitive matter which the governments of the Western world have a vested interest. Anybody who are not manageable, who are free thinking, could be placed in this kind of program, or already being placed in programs like this, and it's going to become a more common thing. And that is why they have made the program public. And And it's getting so outrageous now. I have been made into such a enemy of the people and the enemy of the state, by the state, of course, without me actually doing anything. I have said this many times, I have a clean extended criminal record, so I haven't had any criminal convictions against me since 2009, where I was convicted for assault and other things, weapons charge, I think there was, and things of this nature. Nothing remotely in the realm of sex crime of any nature. I have never been committed. I have never committed such a crime, sex crime that is. I have always been on the normal side of things, if you will. So I have committed normal offenses in my previous life, which is so long ago now that I actually am allowed to have a hunting license. And this is something that really just blows the whole notion of away of me having ongoing cases against me, because you couldn't have a hunting license and simultaneously have ongoing cases against you, as they are proclaiming when they justify their illegal social and political persecution of me in public, which, as I say, they're using the public, the members of the public, as their de facto proxies to help the government have me set up, and they're using these false allegations against me as justification for doing so. But they don't want an actual court case. They don't want me to be able to explain myself, and instead they want me to be sectioned to a mental institution under the pretext that I have supposedly committed all of these crimes, which there are none. And that's how corrupt this whole thing is, and they are willing to do anything to have me set up, and that's quite evident and obvious for anybody who has any kind of independent critical thinking skill whatsoever.